welcome to another Six Man. We have got 80% of us are in today, 80% attendance this week. Not bad, not too shabby. I think that'll still get us a first class degree. So we're all good. We've got Bray here. We've got Lancashire Laimbeer, and we've got the Six Man himself, aka the Asian Adam Silver. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go over our leaderboard. So as you know, we drafted all the teams at the start of the year. And the rule is that there's only one team. We're only allowed to have one team for each division. And I was looking back at the draft, and there were some absolute mares, mostly by me, because I'm bottom of the leaderboard. So far, my teams are collectively 186 to 248. Out of my 6 teams, 4 of them are just absolute tanking teams, which I wasn't expecting to happen. But you know, we move. My current win percentage is 43. So yeah, 43%, which isn't great. And then in 4th place, pardon?
Oh no. First of all, the Celtics are saving your ass.
They
are, both of them.
Mavs and Celtics are.
Both of them are saving them.
I love how they were like 500 to
start.
Were
500, yeah.
And like they're now incredible. Like we'd be giving you stuff like last year where we were like, will Bray be over 400? If the Celtics had stayed like they were.
So
true.
My teams, I have got okay, I'll start from top to bottom. So I've got the Celtics, the Mavs, Portland, Sacramento, Indiana, and Orlando. And yeah, so that's me in 5th. And
notice how he got real quiet when he mentioned the teams that are really bad.
Yes, Alex, it's not like I did that for effect. In 4th place, we have got Lancashire Laimbeer, 212 to 221. So 9 games away from being 500. Really good record, to be fair. Teams from top to bottom, we have got the Warriors. I should have picked them. So the Warriors, the Timberwolves, the only guy who believed in the Timberwolves, and I didn't have the bollocks to pick him. Anyway, Warriors, Timberwolves, Nets, Pelicans, Hawks, and the Pistons. Then in 3rd place, with a record of 215 to 220, is Jordan House of 03, so at 49%. And Jordan has got the Heat, the Cavs, the Nuggets, the Clippers, Knicks, and the Rockets. And then with a record...
I will say, though, it's literally like a 3-game difference between the two of you. Like, it is tight in there.
Yeah.
Like,
so
it could change.
Matt is 9 games away from being 500. Jordan's only 5 games away from being 500. So it's, nip and tuck. And then in 2nd place, we have got the Six Man himself with a record of 232 to 199, 54% win record. And the teams are the Suns, which, fair play. Suns, Sixers, Bucks, and then we've got the Hornets, Spurs, and the Thunder. 10-game losing streak, and they play Orlando tonight. Not looking good, but you're 2nd. Why does that matter?
Oh, yeah.
And only
the Magic got a row off the beat in the world.
And only 5 games ahead of you is Bray. So again, the difference between 5 games away. So the difference between Matt and Jordan is the same as Alex and Bray. And Bray has got a record of 237 to 194, 55% bang on. And Bray, your teams, again, what a change from last year. Fair play, mate. You have got the Grizz, the Bulls, the Jazz, the Raptors, the Lakers, and the Wizards. Funny enough, your number 1 pick is your 2nd worst team.
I know. They're so bad. Oh, I can't believe...
Why did you believe in the Lakers?
Because I believe in LeBron, and look at what he's doing this season. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's just I didn't bank on Westbrook being so bad. I mean, I should have seen Anthony Davis being injured for half the season. That's pretty bang on. But yeah, I thought LeBron would be incredible, and he is. It's
Bray,
just not.
I'm happy with 2nd because that means that you're going to mess up and then I'm just going to pick up the pieces. I'm happy to take 7.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Sort of like what Alex did when he messed up by taking the Nuggets and not taking the Bucks. Yeah, so Bray, Alex, you can get your own back. So I love looking back and just sort of assessing what had happened. And I'm looking back at our last 15 picks when we did the draft. And let me go over the picks. So the number 1 pick, Alex, you picked the Bucks. I respect that. Matt, you picked the Nets, which at the time seemed fair, but oof. And with the 3rd pick, I took the Mavs, assuming that the rest of that division would be shit. which...
How was the Mavs your first pick?
It was because we get one team from each division. Because I
Yeah.
did this as well. It was I was actively trying to avoid bad teams instead of picking good teams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was like the Mavs will be good and everyone else will be below 500 was the calculus in our heads.
Bray, you then went for the Lakers, which, yeah.
Bro.
Worst pick of the first round. Worst pick.
Wait till we get to the second round. There's an absolute mare. Jordan then picked the Nuggets, which is fair, but then they're 7th seed now, so not doing as well as you would anticipate.
They've dropped off a little bit.
He backed it up with a great pick, which was the Heat. So because he had back-to-back picks, maybe that Heat pick looked a bit better. And then Bray, you went for the Jazz. Again, great pick. And then some idiot picked Portland with the 8th overall picked Portland. Anyway, and then Matt, you went for Hawks.
Did we know that like Dame was injured then? Did we know?
Actually,
I guess we didn't know.
Wait, sorry, hang on. What was the reaction to that? Because because I'm actually thinking about it. Because I remember speaking to Jordan, I was like, they're going to blow it up. Why the hell did we?
Because
surely we must have given.
We say that every year. That's the thing. We say that every year about Portland, and I'm like, they got a new gaffer in. Maybe they might.
And they were always in the mix. They were always in the mix. Always like basically like 48, 50 wins, like solid.
Portland number 8 pick. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, tell me that. And then to round off round 2, Matt, you picked the Hawks. Again, Hawks started, in the words of Outcast, believe their shit didn't stink. Love that. And then Alex, a great pick there. You picked the Suns next. You had back-to-back picks with Suns and Philly. So you were looking
pick
really
of the draft.
You guys are haters, bro.
No,
you guys are haters.
No,
it's in like... Oh no, I understand that, but the fact you guys didn't pick the Suns, you didn't believe in them.
Wait,
no,
how many people have been picked in the Pacific Division? There was the Lakers. Was there nobody else?
No,
I can't believe I picked the Lakers over the Suns. Oh, how dumb is that?
Yeah,
I picked someone from that division and I went with the Lakers.
As you said, Bray, boys, they went to the finals.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I was waiting for those dominoes to fall, but then
is it because you still think the Chris Paul curse, Bray, or is that not a thing anymore?
I think I just wasn't a believer. I think. Oh no. So do you know what happened? I think they hadn't extended Ayton, and for me that was a big red flag. I didn't know how that was going to go. I thought it might all fall apart. But obviously Ayton's been a complete boy about it and has.
Chris Paul is so good that he would do a 60-minute makeover in 20 minutes.
Literally.
Done.
Here's what I'll do. I'll do the worst picks in the first 3 rounds, and then I'll do the best picks in the last 3 rounds.
We haven't actually, to be fair, we haven't actually gone through the rest of round 3. We only got 76.
Yeah, that's fine. So the worst pick in round 1, I would arguably say Bray. That was you for the Lakers.
Yeah. Definitely.
The worst pick in round 2 was probably me with the fucking Portland. Round 3, the worst pick was That wasn't really a bad pick in round 3. I would say maybe the Clippers, with Jordan, because we had 76ers, Warriors, Celtics, Bulls, and then the Clippers.
They've got the worst record.
Yeah,
I think.
And then best pick in round 4, great shout, Matt, Bray, with the Grizzlies. Best pick in round 5, I would argue. It's either between Minnesota from Matt, but probably Jordan picking Cleveland, which I think was just given to him rather than him picking Cleveland. And then the best pick in round 6 was Toronto. Bray picked up Toronto in round 6. Great, nice little.
Yeah, because that was the best division. I was like, there probably aren't going to be any really bad teams, so I'll just take who I'm given and then try and dodge some of the absolute garbage of the league, such as the Thunder.
Credit to us.
Kings.
The Knicks only went in round 4. We didn't pick them particularly that high. Jordan picked them up in round 4, so I think we did a decent job there overall as a team. So overall, it has been. So let's look at the tracker. How many games have we had so far? I think I put a percentage in there. We've had 88% of the games left. Just about 150 games left to go for the season. We've got it's playing out quite nicely. I've got no reason to talk about the number 1 pick. I personally would know who I pick with the number 1 pick going into the playoffs, but again, I'm probably picking 5th. But yeah, and any thoughts on the leaderboard?
There's no way Bray doesn't finish first.
Why though? Because
the Thunder are tanking. So.
Yeah, but true. I mean, my hopes do also rest on the Bulls winning some games against some good teams, which, you know.
I really like the third, fourth matchup, and to be honest, I don't know how. I'd like to hear from Mr. Harris how he's feeling, because the Warriors right now are not on a good run, and I don't think it's going to last. So, it all depends, isn't it? Pistons as well, they're another tanking team. The Nets should be winning some more games. The Pelicans have looked better. The Hawks as well, the team that don't need to try in the regular season. It's coming to playoffs, so hopefully they're going to start turning up. You saw what Trey did.
Your only bad team is the Pistons. Like everyone else is like, oh, okay, we're kind of doing all right, or doing really well. Like
that was my thinking at the time. Pick a load of average teams. And then at least one good team, but the one good team, which was the Nets, have turned out to be average. So therefore, I have an average squad.
God, guide.
Yeah. My prediction is that Harris will finish third. There's my prediction.
Yeah.
It's looking like, it's close enough. We might need some sort of tiebreaker protocol. Like the NBA have got like 10 different rules for every, like you have to go on the head-to-head record, on the division record, and all the rest of it.
There's only one way to settle it. You have to have a 2K battle, Jordan versus Matt, and they can only use players from their teams. That's the only way to settle it.
No, they can only use their worst team in a 1v1.
No, but then it's all dependent on the worst teams. No, it's all dependent on the worst teams. No.
Oh, no.
Cool.
Now, what's Jordan's worst team?
Jordan has got...
Rockets, so it'll be Rockets Pistons.
Oh, no.
That'd be great. Or what you do is you have a battle and you have to try and name players from the other team.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah.
So you have to name the Rockets roster and just you keep going back and forth, and then they're Pistons, Rockets.
Obviously, we can't do that now, Alex. Keep these ideas to yourself. We can't do that now.
It could be any of the rosters though.
Pick anyone.
Cool. If it comes to that, we'll
even like some of the rosters, once you get past the 5 guys, you start going, who? Like it's tough out here.
Also, I just noticed, is the Philly boy wearing a Cubs t-shirt? This absolute pagan, and with your Giants hat and everything. I thought Bray was bad. You're fucking worse. Anyway, I'm going to end it on that unless anyone's got anything else to say. Pagan boy, anything to say?
It's a free t-shirt. All right.
The last thing I'll say is, first of all, I played basketball earlier and I was wearing a Miami top, so I'm
it's expected.
Straddling. Also, we've done the whole Miami Chicago thing, and look what's happened now. Like the Heat have just absolutely run away with it. And obviously I'll back my team, but like I don't know if anyone knew the Heat would be quite this good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Alex. Did you pick him? Oh, I'm looking.
I didn't. Who did I pick?
Charlotte.
Ooh.
The Thunder, Charlotte, the Bucks, the Spurs.
He got picked early.
The Spurs haven't really been that good, to be fair. The Sixers and the Suns.
So hold on, I've got Bray. You're the only one who doesn't have any tanking teams. Alex has got 2. Yeah. Matt's got 1.
George's got 2.
George's got 2. I've got 4.
You are this year's Bray.
Honestly, incredible. Although to be fair, like the Wizards are kind of win now.
Oh my god!
You could have had the Wizards, Ed. You literally said, "I want to be a homer. I'll give up the Wizards," and it's like I think it's like 12 wins or something. No, 10 wins. You just literally thrown away 10 wins.
It's fine. I just need to make it more challenging this year. Last year was too easy, so I just need to put a bit of spice on it. Yeah, I just need to do.
Right, if he had those 10 wins back, he's still
being last.
He's still 18 wins off the pace.
No one asked you, Alex. Fuck's sake.
So you get for shouting out the Cubs t-shirt, which nobody can see.
I took a step back and I saw a big C. I'm like, I've got a hat like that. What is that?